It's a very special day on the calendar, Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. Tonight, the season winding down here, Grant. Playoff seedings of the utmost importance.
You know, B.A., you especially see the bubble teams giving that extra effort now. It's all hands on deck. Very little room for error.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. They've got Devin Booker and it's Yabusele in at the 4. Brown against Booker. Shoots over Brown. Booker no good. It's James on the wing. And he converts the layup. James has got his second bucket of the night.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
Steps back. Here's Grimes. Uses the glass on the layup.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Now Los Angeles with it. And this team has been unstoppable away from their own arena. Up there with some of the best road teams we've ever seen.
No question about that. It's hard enough to win in this league with the parity, but to do it away from your home floor and home fans, that's something to be proud of.
Here's McCain. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
It's James on the wing. It's good from the top of the key. James has got 7 points here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the head coach for the Lakers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. The biggest focus on the defensive end, the big man, Joel Embiid. Coach telling me that they've talked a lot about how to defend Embiid. They have a great film session on it, but at the end of the day, he said Joel is a monster down low, so there's only so much you can do. It'll be fun watching the process do his thing tonight, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer, Allen Iverson, back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
Pass to McCain. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Down low. Embiid can't hit.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Here's the second effort. And there's a nice layup by James. He's got 11.
Did not take him long to get into the flow of this game, knocking down 5 of his first 7 shots.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at the Timberwolves, they're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Seeing where Los Angeles is, they've proven time and time again this season that not only are they legit, but they could very well be the team to beat.
Yabusele tipped, and they recover it. 6 on the shot clock. Booker. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Booker currently scoring almost 32 a game. So valuable on offense. Cuts off the pass. Out to the right wing. Three-pointer Embiid. Hauled in by Brown.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed it.
Connects again from distance.
That last three now ties him for the franchise record for most in a season. You know he's looking for that next one.
You talk about being locked in all year long. Next one sets the franchise record. What a season it's been for him. Screen by Embiid. Booker against Brown. Shot clock at 5. Embiid misses. Los Angeles leading by 7. For 3. The shot by James, no good. Here's Grimes, hounded by Ball. Grimes, the pass to Booker. And Booker gets double teamed. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
Brown with a screen. For 3, James. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Here's Grimes. He played a great game against Golden State.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
James with the ball. And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Here's McCain. He's been an offensive weapon for them, scoring around 17.5 points a game. It's tipped. James, left side. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Yabusele. 76ers trail by 4. The 3 ball. And the 76ers another 3.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Pass to James. There's the 3. Good. Another from 3.
And he shattered the franchise's single-season high for three-pointers made.
Getting them up and connecting with high volume. He's been a flamethrower all year long. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Edwards, he's checked in for Grimes. Let's take a look at the numbers for LeBron James.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level score than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
Here's McCain. Pass to Booker. To the inside. Here's Embiid. And he can't bank that one in.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
Brown, a screen on Edwards. With the tip. Brown passes to James. Over Edwards. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides. Certainly wasn't an ideal start for him, but now he's got a bucket to build on.
Now, here is James. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Booker. Booker drawing the double. Yabusele. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. 5 points in the game.
Booker draws so much defensive attention as a scorer, and that really helps in opening up the passing lanes.
Ball. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. So it's Philadelphia now, trailing by 5. Here's Yabusele. Out to the right wing. Pass to Embiid. The shot, no good.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
It's James with the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal.
You know, the power and intensity on display there from James, guys. I mean, giving the defense no other choice but to foul.
Payton's checked in for the Sixers. Both free throws good from James. Here's Edwards. No points so far. Booker finds Embiid. Shoots over Brown. Embiid can't hit.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Ball against Payton to the left wing. Pass to Booker. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Brown's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And James gets it to go. James has got 25 points.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Booker, the pass to Embiid. Now here's Payton. Pass to Booker. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Brown's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Brown, a screen on Embiid. And that one's good. James. And now it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead. And Booker has got the ball here for Philadelphia, fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Shot clock at 6. To win the drought. Booker missing again.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Here's James. He gets it in there. That's 29 for him.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Booker, good.
Only 2 of 8 to start this game. We'll see if that bucket gets them going.
Brown with a screen. And again, LeBron James. James has got 31.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Booker against Brown. The 3 is up. Booker missing again.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's James. Brown passes to James. Brown, a screen on Embiid. And another shot. And James finishes it off. James has got 33.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Pass to Embiid from the arc. Jaylen Brown with a rebound.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
When you have an MVP talent in his prime, the focus has to be on winning the title. The Sixers' Joel Embiid said, quote, "The only thing I care about is winning." That takes a lot, and everybody has to contribute. I'm always going to believe in myself. I love the guys that we have. We are going to go and fight every single night.
Great perspective there. Thanks, Allie. Brown against Booker. Shoots over Brown. Yabusele. There's the block. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's James. Give him 35. Sweet little floater. James has got 37.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it's Los Angeles, out in front by 19 going into the break. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be right back after this. Basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
They've been pretty intimidating on the defensive end, knocking away shootings, containing shooters, and making it tough to find looks.
Tell you what, they have outworked the opposition and have capitalized on the putbacks, bagging their own groceries tonight, boys.
They've got Klingon, Matisse Thybulle out there with Damian Lillard. Then there's Walker. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Butler against Lillard. Goes back up. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line. That's on Gary Payton II. First trip to the line for him here.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
76ers trail by 18. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Fires high post. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And the Lakers lead by 20.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. And the 76ers making a change here. Grimes is checked in. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, B.A., they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
And it's Simmons with the jam.
Boy, energetic drive that time by Simmons. Pushes right through the defense and gets it to go.
The Lakers lead by 15. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Lillard outside. Over Payton. Here's Penberthy. And he banks in the layup.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Simmons taking off, launching himself right through the defense and rendering that D helpless.
Here's Lillard. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
That's his second personal.
Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball in his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
Takes the three. They get it again. From downtown. Drills it from deep. Lillard's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Here's Grimes. And a strong finish with two hands.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there. You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Here's McCain. Again, Philadelphia.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. So Lillard will go to the free throw line. That's on Gary Payton II. And the 76ers making a change here. Embiid's checked in.
Showing more aggression here in the second quarter. He's seeking contact and working himself to the line.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. And now a look at the 2K leaderboards to see which small forwards have been putting up big points since the All-Star break. LeBron James, #1.
And call him whatever position you like. But the fact is, he can score from anywhere, anytime, against anyone.
Well, there's no question he is the priority for any defense they're up against. He's impossible to shut down entirely, so you just want to slow him down from his spot on the wing.
Hits the three-pointer. Edwards got his first 3 points of the game.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
James. Ben Simmons grabs the board.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Embiid, a screen on Brown. Here's Simmons. And it's Simmons slamming it home.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Brown, a screen on Edwards. Here's James. And again, the Lakers, no good. 76ers trail by 14. Inside, here's Simmons. Brown with some nice D.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Here's James. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The 76ers have gotten 8 of their first 10 to go. Great shooting here in the second quarter. Grimes' shot is off. The Lakers lead by 14. With the floater. And the layup is up and in. James has got 39.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Pass to Grimes. The three is up. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Now James. Give him 39. Here's Brown. James, right side. Over Edwards. That one's good from James on the assist from Brown. James has gotten 4 this quarter.
And, you know, they're looking good, really good right now because of him. He sees this game by the throat, and he's squeezing hard.
Embiid against Brown. Pass to McCain. Shoots over ball. McCain's shot is off.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Goes back up. And again, LeBron James. James has got 43 points. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 17-point game. When this one's in the books, they'll be off to Sacramento, taking on the Kings. That'll be just the second road game of 5 in a row. That's tipped. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Sixers.
76ers ball.
Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. Taking a look at the Lakers. This season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches.
When I look at the Lakers, they've been terrific throughout the regular season, showing they may be just the team to beat in the postseason.
You know, the way they've handled just about every challenge that's been thrown at them this year, I don't see how they couldn't be considered front runners for the title.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. James against Embiid. Here's Ware. Pass to James. Double team on James. It's Brown on the wing, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Simmons is checked in for Philadelphia. 76ers trail by 17. Booker, the pass to Embiid. That three's off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's James. Not going to go that time. Good D by Simmons. Pass to Grimes. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Grimes has got 15.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And James gets it to go.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Now Embiid. Clark, one of the league's premier scorers. Embiid does a lot of damage in the mid-range.
I tell you, for a guy as big as he is, I just marvel at his touch, his footwork, and the fact that he scores at all 3 levels. He scores at the rim, mid-range, he's dangerous, and then the three-point shot is one that he can knock down with decent regularity. So at his size, most would like to see him attack the rim more, but I still marvel at his versatility as a scorer.
76ers trail by 15. Out left to the wing. Here's Grimes. Three-pointer, no good. And the Lakers shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Here's Lillard. And it's good. 2 points. Lillard's got 13 points in this quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Booker. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist.
Assist from
Simmons has got his 3rd assist of the night.
What else is new? Booker, one of the best shot makers in the game. Still underrated in some circles.
Here's Lillard. Give him that one. Now shooting 5 for 11 from the floor.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
76ers trail by 17. Here's Grimes. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Lillard looking around. Shoots over Booker. Out to Lillard. Floats one. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Grimes. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Oh, man, what vision by Booker. His playmaking is really underrated.
Lillard against Booker. 19-footer. And they pick up 2. Lillard's got 17.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Here's Grimes. Walker covering. Embiid, a screen on Walker. Grimes. Pass to Payton. Beyond the arc. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Nice job finding the open teammate that time. What a pass right there from Embiid.
Here's Lillard. Driving in. Good. Lillard's got 19 points.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggressiveness.
Booker attacking. Pass to Grimes. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Give him 20.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Here's Lillard. Knocked loose. Booker against Lillard. Outside Booker. 27 seconds left in the second quarter. Payton, no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard, a sweet little runner.
Watch out now, Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
Pass to Embiid. Here's the teardrop, and he sinks the layup. Embiid's gotten 4 this quarter.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Lakers. Over 40 points tonight and making it look easy. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm alongside Coach Nick Nurse, and I know you're...
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a... All right, fellas. Let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule. Thanks for tuning in.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. They've got Devin Booker, and it's Yabusele in at the 4 slot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Philadelphia shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And, guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
And so he hits both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Pass to James. Offline with a 3. 76ers trail by 11. Here's McCain. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. And here's James. James, a freight train coming.
How many times have we seen LeBron do this? Take over a game. Put up big scoring numbers. A bunch.
And Embiid throws it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Kick out to Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Brown's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Booker against Brown. Here's McCain. Pass to Embiid. Down low. Embiid puts it in.
Embiid, such a dominant force inside. That's exactly where his coaches and teammates want him operating.
Here's James. And he rebounds again. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
Yes, it's good.
They're really fighting a losing battle on the glass.
Guys, it is not that complicated. When a shot goes up, hit and go get. That means hit your man and then go get the ball.
Los Angeles leading by 14. LeBron without hesitation banked it in off the glass. James has got 51.
Yeah, they call him the freight train. LeBron James, when he's coming down the court like that, good luck trying to stop him.
Yabusele got a hand on it, and they get it back. James outside. And there's the drive. And, yep, it's good. James has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Oh, it's stolen. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
Splashed them one after another. It really was quite a display from the strike. And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. I mean, he looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
To the left side wing. Here's Grimes. Rejected by James.
It's a part of his game that LeBron takes a lot of pride in, shot blocking and defending. He's no slouch at that end of the floor. Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Rejected by James.
Oh, LeBron with suffocating defense. He can still get it done.
And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 15-4 run. James, a screen on Booker. It's James on the wing. Launches it. Rebound by Philadelphia.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
That shot wide open. Grimes has got 23 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
They get the rebound. Out to James. 4-3. Fires the 3. Good. He hits again.
And he now owns the record for career 60-point games. I mean, it's shocking.
Some people already consider him the best ever to lace him up. This will continue to fuel that conversation.
Los Angeles foul. Where? That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's Philadelphia now. Yabusele tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here are the Lakers. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Ball. The rebound by Yabusele. Philadelphia is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Embiid. Fires from deep. Hauled in by Brown. Los Angeles leading by 22. There's the triple. That one no good. And for the 76ers, they're shooting only 30% in the third quarter. And there's a 3-second violation. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Moses Brown.
He has stepped up on the defensive end. His blocks have come way up these past few months, showing some real intensity protecting the rim.
Lonzo Ball's checked in for LeBron. Brown looking around. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 8 rebounds in the game. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall. And he could dunk through a brick wall, too. And it's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Klingon, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Ball against Booker. Count it.
A master at creating space in the two-man game. That's LaMelo Ball.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. A nice shot by Booker. Los Angeles leading by 21. Here's Ball. Cook it off the crossover. Ball's gotten his third basket of the night.
And they're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Pass to Grimes. With the drive. Rebound, the Lakers. Klingen's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Hey, this mix of agility, instinct, athleticism, Ball able to drive right in for the big throwdown.
Got a piece of it. Ooh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there, just effective.
Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
There's Ball with a 3. That doesn't go either for Ball.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Grimes, the pass to Embiid, and out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. And coming back from the All-Star break, these are the squads that are filling it up from downtown. Philadelphia, number 1.
As the season has gone on, the ball has gone in more and more. You like the trend. They're in a terrific rhythm offensively.
Edwards, he's checked in for Grimes. Lillard against Booker. Good on the shot. Lillard's got 23 points.
I like when Lillard gets a little tricky with it. Outstanding at measuring the floater and dropping it in.
For 3, Booker. And the three-pointer goes.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Lets a floater go. The rebound by Embiid. 76ers trail by 20. Here's McCain. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got assist number 8 here already in the game.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
It's Lillard with the drive.
Big fella getting a little angry. Embiid, a force at the defensive end.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Oh, nice shot by Klingen.
There's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Here's McCain. He's got 10. Just 4 to shoot. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Booker against Lillard. From behind the arc. The rebound by Yabusele.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Rebound, the Lakers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip.
Clever move that time by Lillard. He knows exactly when to take chances to be aggressive on offense.
Booker, the pass to Embiid. And here's Edwards outside. He can't get that one to fall. Los Angeles leading by 19. Lillard with the ball. 26 points for him.
2 minutes remain in the third.
And he gets that one. Lillard's got 28 points for the game.
Dame showing off that ball control. He's a master at creating space.
Here's Booker. Hits it from the high post.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's the pick. To the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
Hey, Lillard has the passing skills you like to see in a guard, and you can trust him to make the right play.
Booker against Lillard. Thibault with a steal. Now the Lakers moving it up. Lillard finds Thibault. It doesn't go for him. 76ers trail by 21. To the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
To the inside. Klingin. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lillard's got his 3rd assist of the night. 55 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Edwards, the pass to Embiid. The rebound by Penberthy. Penberthy's got 4 rebounds now. Lillard against Booker. Here's Thibault. Off the mark there with a 3. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul. And Philadelphia making a change here. 76ers trail by 21. Edwards looking for an opening. And he's going for the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Connects from downtown. Lillard's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
Deflected! And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here.
76ers ball. Coming onto the floor for the 76ers, number 5.
7 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Pass to McCain. From deep three-point land. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Los Angeles continuing to... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They've got Jaylen Brown. He's out there with LaMelo Ball. Moses Brown is out there with LeBron James. And it's Ware in at the power forward position. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Doughton. Pass to Embiid. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
Love the confidence from Joel. He gets the ball and knows exactly what he's going to do with it before he gets it.
Brown with a screen to the paint. And Brown with the stuff.
Well orchestrated. And then the pass is right on the money.
Well, the 76ers shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Outside Simmons. Pass to Embiid. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. A few possessions into the 4th, just over a minute played. And the shot goes in. Ball's gotten 4 this quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Ball's got 6 of 9 to go so far from the floor. Simmons, the pass to Grimes. Three-pointer. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Down low. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
One of the more dynamic passers in this league. Ball with a nice setup.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Walker's checked in. Payton's checked in for the Sixers. For Philadelphia, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Three-pointer Embiid. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Embiid's got 9 points here in the 2nd half. And there's the call on LaMelo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Brown with a screen. Here's Ball. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Simmons. Rebound by the Lakers. Ware's got rebound number 11. And Ball will bring it up here for Los Angeles. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Here's Grimes. Walker pulls down the board. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 13-5 run. Now here's Ball. He's covered closely. Clock at 6. Ball with another miss. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Inside. Here's Embiid. Brown with the block. Now here's Ball. The rebound by Simmons. Simmons has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Grimes. Soft touch off the glass. Grimes has got 28.
Edwards.
The Lakers have gone 6 for 9 here in the fourth quarter. And there's a pick. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless.
He's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
Simmons, the pass to Grimes. Yes, and that's Simmons with the assist. Grimes has got 4 points this quarter.
He's done everything he can to give them a lift tonight, but it hasn't been enough.
Ball. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Pass to Grimes. And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute or so, just go with how it was called on the floor.
And here's Ball to the inside. And the jam by Brown.
And a sweet dime. Ball has the playmaker's instinct.
Philadelphia shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Ball passes to Brown. Oh, he goes big with the dunk right over Joel Embiid.
And Ball definitely has the passing DNA. Some of his dime drops are really sweet.
And Edwards slams it in.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
The 3 from Ball. Rebound by Philadelphia. Now Edwards. Pass to Grimes. Embiid with it. The 3. Buries it from 3. Embiid's got 21.
And Embiid does have this range. I mean, it's something the defense has to respect.
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Defensive foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
The way they've been chasing. Chasing after their shots in this game is really admirable. Getting them lots of second chance looks at the basket, too.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, B.A., they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
That one goes in. Ball's got 13 points now in the quarter.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Philadelphia's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. There's a screen. Pass to Grimes. Now here's Booker. Sends it home from three-point land.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Brown, a screen on Booker to the middle. And the jam by Brown. And he's now got the double-double.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Booker with it. To the paint. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Thunderous throwdown that time from Joel Embiid.
Ball against Booker. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Embiid's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Pass to Booker. Ball with a steal. The floater. That one drops for him. Ball's got 23.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Fast break. Here come the Lakers. And Ball throws it down.
Creating havoc. Brown keeping his... body moving on defense and making things happen.
Brown against Booker. Pass to McCain. Three-pointer Embiid. The Lakers with a rebound. Here's Ball. Here he goes. And he makes it on the layup. He's got 27.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards, as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
Pass to McCain. For three, Booker. Pure from three-point range. Booker's got 13 in the second half.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Ball passes to Brown. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 8 assists in the game.
You know, early on, Brown struggled with his confidence taking threes. Now he's a knockdown threat.
Here's Yabusele. Back to Booker. Six to shoot. Pass to Embiid. Hauled in by Brown.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
Basket counts.
Strong and explosive Jaylen Brown is a tough matchup in the painted area.
Philadelphia has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Here's McCain, hounded by Ball. A nice shot by McCain. 1:42 left in the fourth. Now here's Brown. Fires the three. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
A dangerous shooter from all areas. Brown's eyes get real big when he shoots these corner threes. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And you have to like how they played this year. 55 wins in total.
And it's got to feel good taking both wins in their season series against the 76ers.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for LeBron James.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
And the jam by Brown.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Booker can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Look, you've got to give Brown a lot of credit for his growth as a shooter. That wasn't something he did when he first got to the league. He put in a lot of work. He shoots it well from the floor and line.
Jaylen Brown.
Both good from the line that time. 34 seconds left in the final quarter. Booker against Brown. Here's Yabusele. Pass to Grimes. Here's Yabusele. To the inside. Here's Booker. Hauled in by Brown. And here's Brown. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. The first free throw is good. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They lead by 41. Guys, your thoughts?
If they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break?
No good on the second free throw. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Dame, this team is on a roll, finding ways to win. What can you say about the way you're playing currently?
I mean, it just shows growth. Our team is getting better every day. In practice, we play close attention in film, and I think we've just been locked in over this whole win streak, and we've been able to transfer it to the games.
Keep it going. Thanks, Dame.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And we present the player of the game, LeBron James.